What's happening, my people? So, another episode of this right here. This is Falcon and Winter Soldier, episode 3, Power Broker. And so I was on the fence about whether I was gonna keep doing this or not, and I'm like, the hell with it. I did the first 2 episodes. They ain't got no views, but I'm gonna keep this up. Might as well, just a little extra content on the channel and stuff. Anyway, but this episode right here, I like this one. I like this one because it's Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's the characters that we want to see. And the episode is pretty much all of them. It's not like a lot of the Captain America and stuff like that. I don't care about him. I'm pretty sure he's going to be a big force in the series and stuff. I have theories about him eventually, but I'll get into that. But we see people don't really respect him. Like, he breaks into a place and like he's trying to interrogate people and they spit in his face. He's like, "Do you know who I am?" They're like, "We know. We don't care." I think it's gonna kill his ego. Because even though he's Captain America and stuff, he's not Steve Rogers. He would never be the Captain America that everybody sees and views as Captain America. And I think he has a fragile ego. He's always been the man, and now he's not really the man. I think that's gonna play a big part. My theory with him is I think he's gonna end up turning kind of evil. I think he's going to get some of the serum, some of the super serum or whatever, and super soldier serum. And he's Bucky and Falcon. Bucky and Falcon, I think, are gonna have to fight him eventually. I think he's gonna try to take them down because they doing stuff off books, and he's gonna be like, "You got to do this by the book, and I'm taking you guys down," and they're gonna have to fight him. Because at the point whenever he's gonna catch him, I think they're going to like be on the verge of stopping like a large terrorist group, and they're gonna be like, "We're almost done. We about to take this group down." "No, I don't care. I'm taking you down." They're gonna have to fight him. That's my theory, just in watching shows and stuff, what I think gonna happen. But I don't like him. I don't like him. But they do have to do some underhanded stuff. They go and see Zemo. Winter Soldier goes see him by himself and whatever. And when he comes back to Falcon, he basically says, "We should break Zemo out." And Falcon is like, "Nah, what you talking about?" By the time he finishes his story, Zemo is coming up. They have broken Zemo out, pretty much Winter Soldier, because they need to find who is making this super soldier serum now, and try to stop this group, the Flag Smashers or whatever. So they get Zemo, and it's like, it is interesting because we see Zemo is filthy rich. So they are crossing the globe with him. He's going to his underworld connects and stuff. It's funny because like they are playing characters and stuff, and he's like, you're gonna be so and so Snake or whatever with Falcon, and Falcon looks like Deontay Wilder with a Riddler suit on. And it's funny as hell. And he's like, "I'm the only brother, and you got me dressing like a pimp." And he's like, "That's what's wrong with America. For a black man dress nice, you think he's a pimp." But yeah, he looks crazy. But they go to Madripoor, and that's a big place in the comic book world. Is like you are kind of excluded from like the government coming crash on you or whatever. It's kind of like a bad guy paradise. I think this is a place that Wolverine frequents. Usually when he's in Madripoor, he's Hook. It's one of his aliases. No, Patch. Is Hook? I think it's Patch. That's what they call him. I'm not sure. But Wolverine, he has an eye patch, and he usually be in Madripoor. I think I'm correct on that. But this is the place that they go to, going to underworld ties, this and that. And so they go into this seedy ass place, and I like the part when they're like, "You want your regular?" Like, "Yeah." And so he cuts a snake open, and makes him drink that. And the Falcon is like, you know, he a brother. He a brother, so he like, I don't want to drink that shit. We don't mess around with stuff like that. But he, yeah. So he has to drink that. Then they go downstairs. They meet up with the power broker, and things go left. Things go left. Like, I don't want to like super spoil like every little thing, but things go left, and they have to get out of there. I don't want to say like exactly what happens, but somebody ends up saving them. Spoiler alert: Sharon Carter makes her appearance. She has come back. In Sharon Carter, I think that's Peggy Carter's niece, and Peggy, that's who Steve Rogers ended up marrying, who he went back in time for, and all that. And the crazy thing about the comic books, like right now, Sharon is who Captain America is with now. Like, that is his boo. So she goes try to help him and give him a little tips and stuff, and she's been in Madripoor. She's basically getting away from the government because she had stole the shield originally and this and that. So they are kind of after her. She hasn't been pardoned like some of the other ones. So they have leads. They go find who make the superhero serum, the super serum. I don't know why I can't get that out. The super soldier serum. So they go to this dock or whatever. They get in there. They find homeboy, and his super serum is different. He's made it his own. It's not gonna make you big and muscular like it did with Steve Rogers and everything. It's just gonna give you your powers, and you're gonna be a normal person. You can be like under the radar. And he's talking about his story. Zemo hauls off and kills him. So you're like, oh, Zemo has crossed him. Of course, like, Zemo is like the least trustworthy person that you could find. Like, Zemo is a bad villain. Super bad villain. Like, right up there with Red Skull. And so they have a firefight. They fighting, going at it. It's funny because Falcon and Winter Soldier are always at it. Sharon Carter, she handling her business. Like, she looking like Ronda Rousey out there, kicking her ass. Zemo, we see him put on his mask for the first time. Like, he puts on his mask, and you like, oh, he's crossed him. They about to, try and kill him or something. But then he goes, steals an old car, and goes pick him up. And he's like, come on, guys, and this and that. I'm like, that's interesting, because I thought he was going to boogie on him. But, we go back, we see Captain America, the other Captain America, and he kind of puts two and two together. He's like, I know they the ones broke out Zemo. They were here right before, and this and that. So I think my theory will work out, and they will go after. They're gonna go after Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's gonna butt heads. That's gonna butt heads, man. So they go on one more trip. They go on a place. But Winter Soldier, he kind of leaves the group. He's like, Falcon and Zemo, I'm gonna catch up with y'all. But he sees like some little tracking devices, and I'm like, who is that? Who is that following them? Is that Captain America in his little crony or whatever, or is it some of the flag smashers or something? He goes in the alley and he's like, I know you're here. And he turns around, it's the people from Wakanda, one of the guards' women. And so you're like, oh, well, Wakanda is introduced into this series. So that's a big moment. And the reason why is Zemo is public enemy number one. Zemo killed T'Challa's daddy. Like, he's the one that planted the bomb and everything way on the Captain America Winter Soldier movie. I think that's the movie. I think that's what it was. But, yeah. So they want their revenge on Zemo. So that's how this episode ends, man. And it's heating up. And this is just episode 3. But this episode was dope. This episode was dope, man. And I look forward to the next 3 because I think it's only gonna be 6. But I look forward to it and seeing. I would say this like it wasn't like the best episode in the world. It's cool. I give it like it's like a 7.5 out of 10 or whatever because I know they're gonna have a lot of room. I think by episode 5 and 6, I think it's going to be super incredible, and I can't wait. But I'm happy that we have this for the moment, man. It's good to have a show like this. My next thing, I think I'm gonna do Invincible. I'm about to watch that next episode. I think that's gonna be episode 4, so I'm gonna try to do that. So bring those to you tonight. But it's Good Friday. Shit, like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest, most hated man. I let you boy. Peace.